All right. So in this last part, we were able to look at how we can see digestive systems, what animals eat. We can look at their teeth to figure out what they eat. Now that we know what they eat, we need to make sure that we are feeding animals, especially like in a zoo environment, appropriately, because we don't want them to be overweight. So, in this, we're looking at nutrient requirements, and these are actually nutrient requirements from, I believe, San Diego Zoo of what they feed their animals. And as you can imagine, animals in a zoo are a lot less active than wild animals. So we need to be able to feed them, but feed them appropriately so they don't become overweight or sick or anything like that. So the first thing that you are going to do is you are going to convert pounds to kilograms because the rest of the world uses kilograms. So in order to do this, we have a conversion right up here. So in 1 pound, there are 0.454 kilograms. So what I'm going to do on my handy dandy calculator is 12.13 times 0.454 equals 5.5. 5.5. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I suck at writing with this. 2, and then 14.99 times 0.454 is 6.8. 6.8. That took all of my concentration. Okay. So for a lion, they need between 5.5 and 6.8 kilograms of food per day. And at least 1.32 kilograms of that needs to be protein, at least zero point 0.5 needs to be fat, and they don't need any carbohydrates because they get their energy from fat, not carbohydrates. Okay. So, for example, if we look down here at the zebra, so Equus grevi, you know already is the zebra, they still need protein because they need biomass. They get a little bit of fat because we actually get a little bit of fat from like vegetables and things like that. There is some fat in there. So think like avocados, different things like that. But they mostly need carbohydrates. That's where they get a ton of their energy from. And these animals also have a really, really large cecum to break down the cellulose in the carbohydrates that they eat so they can get energy from it. So the first thing that you're going to do is convert all of the kilograms on this part of the lab, answer the questions down here, and then what you are going to do is you are actually going to make a diet based off of those requirements for an African lion, a zebra, a baboon, and a hedgehog. So I want you and your group or by yourself to do at least 2 of these. You don't need to do all 4, do 2 of them, okay? So, for example, if I have an African lion, I figured out already, oh, and it erased itself, that they need between 5.5 and 6.8 kilograms of food, and these are their minimums. So, on the next page, we have a list that is the zoo commissary. So, this is nutritional analysis of all the different foods that are available at the zoo to actually feed the animals. And we also have some dietary requirements here as well. So, for this African lion, they need between 5.5 and 6.8 kilograms of food. A minimum of 24 to 28% of that needs to be protein. So that's a minimum. So that's 1.32 kilograms. Fat minimum is going to be 0.5 kilogram, and carbs, they don't need carbs. Okay. So we are going to do the lion together. And then you guys are going to pick 2. So either the zebra and the baboon, the hedgehog, or the zebra and the hedgehog that you are going to do in your group. Okay. So have my baseline of what I need for my lion. I'm going to look at my zoo commissary list. So we know that they only need protein and fat. They don't need carbs. So pretty much all of this stuff up at the top here, this is all the stuff that they need. So I need between 5.5 and 6.8 kilograms. So I'm going to feed beef. So I'm going to do the 3 kilogram portion of beef. Okay. So 3 kilograms. So I'm going to go up dietary item beef. Okay. My portion size is 3 kilograms. So I'm going to write that in all the way across. My portion size is 3 kilograms. Go back to my list for my beef. The protein content is 60% and the fat content is 8.9%. So I'm going to go back up. Oh, it erased it. Darn it. Hang on. Okay, so I filled in everything on the first row. So now I need to figure out the mass of all of these different things. So for my portion size, so 3 kilograms times 0.6, because that's 60%, equals 1.8. So I have 1.8 kilograms of our protein is in the beef. And then for our next one, 3 kilograms once again times 0.089. So that's 8.9% equals 0.27. And I'm just going to round to the hundreds place. And then 3 times 0 is 0. Okay. So based on my requirements, so I need 1.32 kilograms at least of protein. Am I good? Yep, I'm good. Fat, I need at least a 0.5 kilogram. So I need more fat. And do I have enough total? No, I still need at least 2.5 more kilograms. So I'm going to go back to my commissary list. What else can I feed? So I need something with a little more fat. So that's definitely going to be a pig. So I'm going to feed part of the pig. So 3 kilogram portion of pig. So we got pig. But I'm not going to feed the whole 3 kilogram portion. I'm only going to feed 2.5 because maybe this is going to be a smaller lion. Because we have percentages, you can actually change these portion sizes to anything you want. That's going to be a key for this. Look back at my commissary list. Look at that pig. Where's my pig? Oh my gosh. Okay, so 50.7% is protein and 33.2% is going to be fat. So I'm going to write that in on my sheet. So 50.7 and then 0 for carbs. So now I can do my math and figure that out. So get my calculator out. So 2.5 kilograms times 0.507. So that is 50.7%. So I have 1.27 for my mass for my protein. And then 2.5 times 0.332. That is 33.2%. So that is 0.83. And now I'm just going to add it up going down. So my mass is 5.5. My mass of protein is 1.8 times 1, or I'm sorry, not times, oh my gosh, 1.8 plus 1.27. So 3.07. My mass of my fat is 0.27 plus 0.83. That's 1.1 and no carbs. Okay. So let's see if I'm within my realm of what I need for everything. So daily requirements at least 5.5. So I have at least 5.5 for my total mass, at least 1.32 for my protein. I'm good there. I have 3.07, at least 0.5 kilogram. I'm at 1.1. and carbs not applicable, no carbs. So that is my diet for my lion. Okay. So for each of the diets for the animals, at least 2 food things, and do the diet for at least 2 of the animals. And then when you are done with that, you can get your final sheet that is the part of this that is actually going to be graded. So I hope this helps a little bit with some of the math, and have fun with it.